Milwaukee. Spent the first 2 games here in St. Louis. A win today means a winning road trip heading back home to welcome Seattle. 1-1 from Gray. Ohtani pops it up back behind home plate for a second strike.
With the 2-game lead on the Padres, they play a little bit later. So does Arizona. Dodgers not in a must-win situation, but an emotional must-win. Get on the airplane, get home, and feel good about yourself.
With 2 strikes, so Ohtani swings and misses. Game-opening strikeout for Sonny Gray.
That's the key for Gray. He's been getting hurt with mistakes, but when he gets people to chase, has this breaking ball look like the fastball in and then end up at the knees or below, that's when he's at his best.
Now Mookie Betts. He's had 333 since returning from the injured list at the beginning of the week. Another first pitch strike for Gray. Mookie was 0 for 4 last night. Did make a highlight catch along the right field line. Really in game 2 of this series. Through strike 2. And an awesome reaction to that catch as well. We saw on the Fox broadcast.
Didn't take him long to get back to being used to out there in right field with the Gold Glove.
Behind Gray, 0-2.
This ball is curving away from him, dying a little bit, but he plays it perfectly.
Watch this. Yeah.
I caught it.
See that?
Yeah. He pressed himself.
He drives the ball the other way. Jordan Walker in front of the warning track. That one way more routine than the catch Mookie made. Still out number 2.
There are so many variables to the catch that Mookie made because of the spin, because of the ball losing its velocity. The spin takes over more. You actually, as you're running towards it, the object you're going for, you have to overrun because it's going to curve off a real lot at the end.
2 out, nobody on. Gavin Lux batting third. And no Freddie Freeman today. Not starting and not available off the bench. That right middle finger injury. More imaging done with the Dodgers return to Los Angeles. X-rays were negative last night, but because the swelling didn't go down, in fact, it got worse. Take another look. So Gavin, after going 0 for 4 with a couple of punch outs, try and reheat the bat. He's in front 2-0.
This is Alexin, a 700-year-old town, about 100 miles from Moscow. And I've come here to find out what people think about the dramatic situation.
Смотрю, потому что как включаю, начинаю плакать. Сколько людей погибло.
3 balls, no strikes. Teoscar Hernandez lurking in the on-deck circle.
Тут не прилезли, как говорится. Надо птицу посерьезнее, наверное.
Dodgers scored first in each of the first 2 games of this series.
Нашим бойцам.
There's strike 1 for Gray.
I'm sure Gavin had the green light right there, but
Думаем об этом.
he was taken all the way. There's Freddie.
Three-one coming. And Lux rips it to right field. That'll get all the way into the corner. Walker has to chase after it. Gavin will stand up at second with a 2-out double.
The hits just keep on coming for Gavin Lux. 3-1 breaking ball. A lot of respect being shown to him and how hot his bat is. Hitting in the 3-hole today, but he has no problem with this staying on time, keeping it fair. Yeah, he's out in front, but it's a slow pitch, but he keeps it fair. So that means his approach was really good on a fastball and still perfect on a breaking ball.
Gives us another chance to talk about that 2-out Dodger offense we've been seeing the last month. 4th extra base hit and 7 games on the road trip for Lux. In scoring position for Teoscar. Breaking ball below the zone. Tails in front. Hernandez got a breather on Saturday, did not start. Initially was on deck to pinch hit for Freddie Freeman in the 8th. Ultimately, he did not appear in last night's game at all. 2 balls, no strikes. Lux on second, 2 out in the first. Teoscar was taken the whole way. Gray got the top of the zone.
3 breaking balls in a row. Sonny Gray trying to turn his season around, especially the last 8 starts. Teoscar trying to get hot again.
Pajas setting up away for the 2-1. Hernandez drives it to center field. Scott going back. He reaches out and makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. Saved a run and took extra bases away from Teoscar Hernandez.
Reckless abandon, knowing the wall's coming, knowing he's going to be off balance, still gets it done.
Wow.
$1,818 hand. If you saw my YouTube video earlier, you're going to know why I'm doing this. I wasn't going out like that. I'm not going to be an idiot. All right, 1 banker hand, please. All right, let's see. Player has 6. Banker has 9. 8. Winner! Oh, my favorite thing to do is win. I'm sure, like many of you. $1,818 hand. If you saw my YouTube video earlier.
Respond back. $8,800. I'm going $4,400 on 2 separate hands, and we're doing single deck today. All right, guys, we have $8,800, $4,400 each stack. We're at a single deck table here in Reno, and we're gonna play 2 hands. If I win one and lose one, I'm calling the video. Let's see it. All right. Dealer's got a 3. That's a good sign. Wow, we got 19. All right, we're gonna stand there. And we got a 17. We're gonna stand. Dealer's got 13. 23, let's go! Oh my God! Yes! That is huge! Oh my gosh!
The electric performance brought to you by the all-electric Nissan Aria.
$8,800
Mason Wynn, the
Cash
22-year-old shortstop, has been electric at the top of the order for the Cardinals all year, but definitely in this series. He's got 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
They were making Uzbek fried rice.
Uzbekistan got fried rice?
This is called kazan.
Uzbek walk.
He leads off
Start
for
the fire.
Wilson Contreras the DH. Tommy
Now add
Pham
some
in
oil.
left field.
Normal
batting
onion
third.
and
Nolan
spring onion.
Arenado's been an
Stir
emphasis not
around,
only to the
egg
Dodgers,
go
but
in.
Clayton
Now have to
Kershaw.
be quick.
Scheduled to
Leftover
clean up.
rice go in. This rice look good. Garlic, soy sauce mixture.
We don't need to forget the MSG.
Of course, you eat MSG in Uzbekistan.
No, that's my first time right now.
Sprinkle.
Let me do it, yeah?
Okay. So bossy. This is so
It's a small
nasty.
sample size, but you see the difference in the earned run average.
you
where
don't
he
waste
is
a
good
single
and locked
green.
in
Hey, honey.
compared to that one little
Would you mind
bad
just
start. I
taking,
know
like,
it's a
a couple
short
deep
sample
breaths and
size,
sharing
but
it
just
with
put the
it, 'cause you
numbers
kinda
up
bring
to
it down
show
my
you
nose.
that there is a difference when he is locked in. And you've got to give him a few mulligans in those first couple starts because he's just getting used to a new shoulder. But this is the kind of stuff he has thrown in his last start.
Oh, it's
Still
twisting.
relying on that
Twisting,
slider, but
twisting.
mixing in the curveball about the same amount and a little.
Couldn't connect.
It's fun though, because
Kershaw.
now you're sitting with David
1-1
Salvage.
down here in the first. The Dodger defense looks a lot differently. It's presented by Dom's Tire and Auto Center. Standard alignment in the outfield. But today, it's Kike Hernandez playing first base. Just the 3rd Dodger to play first for them this year. Freddie Freeman, of course, the mainstay. Kevin Biggio.
thing is heavy.
A handful of games there as well.
Oh man, that's
Freddie
disgusting.
Freeman
All
again
over my
hurt
road.
himself on a ground ball yesterday. He can't play.
Oh yeah, someone's little.
He's really hurting.
I bet you the
He
person
is
who
an
got this
Iron
snag,
Man
the last
for the
thing they probably
Dodgers.
thought they hooked was a sleeping bag. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Missouri. He's from
Right
North Carolina,
middle
and
finger
the other guy's from Georgia.
plaguing 3
All right,
minutes
everybody, the
tape.
police
He
just
was
left. Matt, go ahead and explain
getting
what the
treatment
cops
today.
told
They'll
us.
do
So
a
I guess
little
the reason why we
imaging
left
when they
was these tatted guys
move on
tatted on
from
their
St.
faces and stuff
Louis.
like that. They got on cell phones and made it like really
Contreras
awkward and
takes
uncomfortable
strike.
for us. If that ever happens again, say
Robert
call
said in the LA
911 and tell them
papers
that you're the
this
guys
morning
throwing the
that
magnets off the bridge looking for
imaging
police
showed
evidence.
no
He said,
fracture,
we'll come
but
back and sit with you
something's
guys,
not right.
keep you guys safe.
We got security,
Yeah, we got
Freeman.
security. They just got a
Making
call and
it
said,
lose
we'll be
him
back
with
here
his
shortly
tight
to check on
Western
you guys.
race.
So
Heck yeah, that sounds really great, y'all.
Said over the years,
What is
sometimes
that?
it's
What's in
sprain
there?
and
Dude,
worse
what's
than a
this?
break.
Bad pulled on.
Sometimes a jam, that
We got
knuckle,
this
if it
head
swells
thing.
up, just the swelling in the knuckle won't allow you to move it. And it just makes it painful. It's, you know, if that's your middle finger or your first finger, you have to throw a baseball, and if you can't bend it and it's uncomfortable, you're out of luck.
Can't grab a bat either?
Yeah, if you have to hit bottom hand, sometimes it depends on which hand it is, but you just never know with the extent of just the swelling, the damage that that can do alone.
Full count for Contreras. And Kershaw misses downstairs. There's your first Cardinal base runner. Contreras, a 1-out walk. So, Jimmy, what's your Toyota key for the Redbirds to win this series outright today?
Well, if I'm playing in this game, I'm trying to hit the fastball. I'm trying to get the ball up early in the count, especially up in the zone, and I'm trying to hit the fastball. I don't want to swing at the slider down. I do not want to have to hit that curveball.
Tommy Pham has not enjoyed his matchups with Clayton Kershaw. Personal history, Tommy 1 for 18.
Yeah, I can't imagine there's not a lot of guys out there with a lot of success against Kershaw. Maybe here and there, but not over the long haul.
So 2 straight fastballs, and Tommy behind 0-2. Kershaw corner to corner here in the first inning. Tommy's reached base in 11 of 14 games with 6 extra base hits.
Well, he's way over to the first base side, so he's going to create an angle to go into the righties. And that, even though it's only 91 miles an hour, that is going to get guys thinking and speed them up. And you can see that 86 is kind of like a little cut slider, and then he does have a changeup and the breaking ball. So if you can get any of these right-handed hitters to think inside, the off speed is going to be dangerous.
Well, the Dodgers really hoping Kershaw can pitch himself into form as they make a playoff run. That's been a huge concern for them all year. First the 1-2 pitch, and Barnes tried to steal a strike.
You know what I love most about him so far? They're using science. That's pretty impressive in this day and age. He gave the old number 2 right there, and he threw a breaking ball.
There you go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Contreras a short lead at first. And taken low, full count. Dodgers have used 17 different starting pitchers this year, and they've lost the most games to the injured list this season. So getting this guy pitching like that resume over the final 6 weeks would be a huge lift for LA.
He's also a 2-time runner-up Cy Young.
Chopped right towards second, and that's going to be an easy double play. So Pham hits it to Lux. He steps on the pillow, and the Cardinals are out of luck in the home first.
The MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to Dodger Stadium. Buy and manage game tickets, redeem offers, access exclusive content, and much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today.
No runs on either side in the first inning. Now Miguel Rojas starting the second. More loud contact against Sonny Gray. First pitch dumped into left for Miggy. Big turn around first. He'll settle with a leadoff single.
18 pitches, a couple of hits from the Dodgers already. Gray throwing all kinds of stuff at him. The fastball, the sinker, the cutter, the curveball, and the sweeper. He is trying to mix it all up. Miggy didn't wait for anything. He picked on the first pitch.
10-game hitting streak now for Rojas. Gives way to Kevin Kiermaier, who's got a little 4-game hit streak over his last 6 games because there were a couple games where he didn't have a plate appearance. Ball 1 down and in. The Dodgers nearly broke the ice in the first. A 2-out double from Gavin Lux. And a drive to center off the bat of Teoscar Hernandez. Just an amazing catch by Scott. Get Gray out of the jam. Get jam. Kiermaier jammed on the right side in foul ground. Goldschmidt in front of his own dugout. Now the first baseman, Kike Hernandez. A 283 clip here in the month of August. Season average now at 213. Rojas on first, 1 away.
This is the portion of the order that's going to have to pitch in today. From Miguel Rojas in the 5 spot all the way down to the 9 hole. Everybody kind of known for their defense, but are all swinging pretty hot bats.
PK shoots it down the right field line. It'll tail foul.
Only 2 runs yesterday from the Dodgers. Ohtani with his home run and 2 stolen bases. Actually the engine of the train, but the train didn't go very far. They're going to need, you know, probably today with a day game and ball carrying pretty good. 2 pretty good pitchers on the mound, but these offenses, you know, I think you're going to need 3 or 4 at least.
Another 0-2. We'll have to wait. Rojas slides in safely. First disengagement for Gray. Okay, checks up on ball 1 down in the dirt.
Stay away from the chase. That's what Gray is going to try and get you to do.
He's a righty, really knows how to spin the baseball. Fastball, sweeper, he'll cut it, he'll sink it.
And he moves it around, and you really can't guess with him. He's going to throw anything.
Another 2-strike pitch. Hernandez off the end of the bat to the right side. Donovan fields it, goes to get Rojas, and that's all they'll get.
It's a nice job by Donovan getting the lead runner. You know, it's a little bit of a risky play, but it's a big league play. When the runner has already passed you and you're the second baseman and have to make the awkward throw, turning to your right, but that was the play to make.
Austin Barnes did get scorching hot, had that 12-game hitting streak going despite his sporadic playing time. He's 1 for his last 17 at the plate. Try and help out his good friend and battery mate Clayton Kershaw here with 2 out.
That's the thing about the Dodger offense. On the days that it goes flat, they seem to set the table with 2 outs, and when it's going well, they're getting a lot of 2-out RBIs. When it's going poorly, they're just not setting the table with 2 outs and then not getting them in.
Two balls, no strike to Barnes.
Home runs and 2-out RBIs seem to be the main portion of the Dodger offense. When they're getting the big crooked numbers, it's like a complete offense. throughout the inning, throughout the order.
That one not even close. Now 3-0 with Nick Ahmed on deck. Ohtani in the hole. Didn't think Barnes was going to swing. He didn't. Gray just got strike one.
This might be a batter in a situation where you can just guess fastball with Gray, even though he'll throw you the whole kitchen sink. I think he might go just fastball. Slider.
And missed. Yeah. 2-out walk issued to Austin Barnes. Here's a word from Morongo.
Funny Guy Country Wayne, live September 7th. Get tickets now, Morongo.
First and second, last of the order, Nick Ahmed. Strike one at the knees. Ahmed in 16 games so far as a Dodger, batting .250. .236 on the season.
It's a pretty good hanging breaking ball hitter.
That one did not hang. It fell off the table and got a whiff.
Yeah, it started where that fastball away was. First pitch at 94 on the corner, and then it just buries after that. You can see that looks like that fastball right away. You are going to start the bat when you have that sequence against you.
Now we'll have to battle with 2 strikes. Held off in a similar pitch, 1 and 2. And try and get some runs in or pass the baton to Shohei.
Yeah, it could be a turning point in the game here early if you can get Shohei to the plate.
2 on, 2 out. The 1-2 pitch. Down and away.
If he continually works these right-handed hitters away, they're going to make an adjustment the second time through the order. They're just going to give up on the fastball in, and they're going to be leaning out over the plate, looking for the ball from the middle away and being able to spit on that chase away.
All about the deuce here in the second. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Off the plate, full count. We saw Pedro Pages really help out his starter on Friday night. That one was a little too outside for him to do anything with.
Just lean out and look for the ball away and just tip your hat if he throws you a strike on the inner half.
On 3-2, head start for the runners. And Ahmed strikes out swinging to end the threat. Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Carl's Jr. Give in to Carl's Jr.'s Guacamole Bacon Burger with house-made guac. Back at Busch Stadium, Clayton Kershaw against Nolan Arenado. Ground ball to short. Handled by Rojas. Or excuse me, by Ahmed today. Rojas is at third.
Good guy to get out with one pitch. He's been swinging a hot bat. He hits very well off of Clayton.
You go from one Dodger killer to another. Paul Goldschmidt.
Clayton struck out the first hitter of the game. The Dodgers only struck out one batter all yesterday. We got a shot at Jumbo Jacks, but no Jumbo Jacks to eat today. We're going to have to get it 7 today and have a meeting tomorrow.
Just wanted to build the drama even more for this finale, apparently.
Yeah.
No problems for Lux at second. Quickly 2 away in the second. So Clayton Kershaw gets rid of the 2 active hitters with the most home runs against Dodger pitching. He'll now face Brendan Donovan. He's been a pesky player for St. Louis in this series with 3 hits. No change on this Sunday. Into right center. Thought about 2. Quickly thrown back in by Kiermaier.
Everybody hopping on the first pitch. Sonny Gray throwing a lot of pitches, but they want to get on Kirsch and hit his fastball. The fastball is what's gotten hit since coming back from the shoulder surgery. And that's pretty much what everybody has done throughout his career, is try and hop on the fastball, stay away from the slider and the curveball.
Now Jordan Walker. Donovan running for second. Barnes with the throw. Lux with the tag. In time. See if the Cardinals want to take a look. Doesn't look like they. Nope, they won't. So the 2-out single from Donovan quickly erased as Barnes cut him down.
Celebrate Salvadoran culture at Dodger Stadium, and that's on August 27th. Purchase Salvadoran Heritage Night ticket pack and receive an exclusive jersey. For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Ohtani leads off the top of the third. Gets out of the way of ball 1 from Sonny Gray. Dodgers have had some chances the first couple innings. Traffic anyway. Left 3 on the first 2 trips to the plate. Ohtani struck out swinging leading off. On 1-1. Set high in the air to left field. Pham going in. Arenado going back, and the third baseman reaches out for the first out.
Between those 3 guys, he's the sure guy, even if it's the most difficult catch of the 3. He's so good. You know, some guys you come out early to watch them hit batting practice, and you see the cartoon uniform. That would be Mark McGwire back in the day. He's so good, you come out to watch him take infield practice. It is fun to watch him just take grounders. He takes them in the most awkward places.
Ball 1 to Mookie Betts. You saw the hardware for Arenado. 10 Gold Gloves, 10 in a row to start his career. Last year was the first time he didn't win a Gold Glove. So had 6 straight Platinum Gloves.
Yeah, he's been such a good third baseman over the course of his career that he really could play shortstop. And he has with the shifting during the course of his career. He played a lot of shortstop as they moved him around. Or at least the position the shortstop traditionally plays, but he still got credited on the scorecard of being a 5, the third baseman. It's the old 5 at 6-3 for a ground ball when he was shifting. That guy's a pretty good shortstop right there, and he's a pretty good acrobat too.
Mookie Betts with a base hit to center field.
The thing that makes Dodger fans cringe is, let's go crazy, folks. Just
Yeah,
go crazy.
I don't know why you would pick that scab. Oh,
Jack Buck and Ozzie hits a home run, maybe one every 700 some at bats, and he hit one against Tommy Niedenfuhr.
I can hear Vassay fuming from down here.
Don't open his mic then.
Sure, Jack Buck now back in the box. Gavin Lux. Gavin doubled against Sonny Gray with 2 out in the first inning.
I was on that team, so you know it's a.
So you're allowed.
It's a wound, but it has closed a little bit. You come here and you get reminded, though.
Oral, I tell members of the '85 Royals World Championship team, your Dodgers would have taken them down in the Fall Classic that year if you got by the Cardinals.
I appreciate that, Dave. I think you might be right, but you got to play the game. Cardinals deserved it. They beat us.
1 on, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes Gray against Lux. It's downstairs. No, if you were to poke Vassay even further, is the rival rankings, the Giants are 1, but for him and many other Dodger fans, the Cardinals would be 2.
They've creeped up there, yeah.
Some of the postseason battles these 2 franchises have shared against one another.
The Mets are in there. How old was David Vassay in '85? Dr. Krajewski just said 30.
That's actually incorrect. 3-1 to Lux. A green light into the left center field gap. That'll get down. Mookie heading for third. Lux digging out for second. He slides in and he is safe. 2 doubles and 2 trips up there today for Gavin.
Every position in the batting order that Dave Roberts takes him and moves him up, he has deserved. He has earned the right to hit in the 3-hole. And boy, it is a great bat to have when Freddie is out right now. Way to go, Gavin.
And now they need their second leading RBI man to deliver once again. Teoscar Hernandez.
Gray is just way below 50% as far as first pitch strikes, and Kershaw is 7 for 7. The Dodgers can get the scoreboard in the right order here with second and third and one out. In a good position.
Off the plate, 2-0.
Teo got a hit, Rob, in his first at bat. The right man in the right spot, feeling good up there.
Just to the right, a straightaway center. Taking all the way, 3-0. Miguel Rojas has got a 10-game hitting streak now. He's on deck. A 4-pitch walk loads the bases in the third. Well, Oral, you said it before this game even got going. You were looking at 5 through 9 in the order today for the Dodger offense. Here we are in the 5 spot.
All of them have been swinging the bat pretty well. Austin Barnes in a tough streak, but this year is the best he's swung the bat in about 5 years. Ahmed swinging the bat since he became a Dodger. Kiermaier swinging the bat well over the last week or so in his starts. We're just going to need some production down here. The key against Sonny Gray today, if you just look at the pattern of his pitches, is do not chase the ball off the plate away if you're right-handed. If you do that, you're going to build yourself some hitters counts. And if you don't chase, even if you're behind and he throws you a couple strikes, you're going to be able to get back into counts.
6 of the first 13 Dodgers have reached. However, they're still searching for their first run. Betts, Lux, Hernandez on the bases for Rojas. He's already 1 for 1 today. Takes a first pitch strike. Last 10 games now, Miggy batting .344. 5 runs scored and 4 RBIs. Uh-oh. On the ground to short. The flip to second for 1. And that is 2. 6-4-3 double play gets Gray out of a bases loaded jam.
Head to Dodger Stadium on August 25th as the Dodgers honor Kobe Bryant with an exclusive Kobe Bryant jersey giveaway. For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Jordan Walker back up to the plate, getting off the bottom of the third. He was up in the bottom of the second. Brendan Donovan was caught stealing by Austin Barnes and Gavin Lux. Some good defense for the Dodgers. The problem, the offense has gotten off to a suboptimal start on this Sunday. The bases loaded, 1 out in the top half of this inning. A double play ended it. He's left 5 on already. Popped up. Barnes going to give it a look and make the catch. They're having a couple of base runners against Kershaw today, but he's seen the minimum up to this point.
It's the sharpest I've seen him, really. The other good outings have been, pitching around some issues, sometimes a little bit of control where he'd get upset. But this is an outing right so far where his misses are very close and his execution is at a very high level. You can tell how crisp he feels too. We're seeing 92 with the fastball, so that arm speed not only going into the fastball, but spinning the slider and the curveball.
This with back-to-back sliders to fall behind Pages, 2-1. Yes, St. Louis is Pages, Pedro Pages. A long home run on Friday night. This one's on the ground. Ahmed on the backhand. Makes the throw. Base is empty, 2 out. Victor Scott the second strolling to the plate. For him, we turn on the T-Mobile coverage cam. This is what he did in the first inning with Gavin Lux on second. Teoscar Hernandez with a drive. Oh my gosh, knowing contact with the wall was coming.
He kept churning the legs. The upper body was out in front of the legs because he knew he was going to either have to dive or lean into it. And boy, he leaned into it, caught it, and crashed into the wall.
Clayton Kershaw now 10 for 10 on first pitch strikes today. To get in front of Scott. Grounder right back to Kersh. 1, 2, 3. The Cardinals go down in the third on 9 pitches. Baseball on Sportsnet LA, and it's brought to you by Jack in the Box. Mini Jimmy Bang Bangs? Yes, Mini Jimmy Bang Bangs at Jack in the Box. At Busch Stadium, the third and final game of the series against the Cardinals. Strike one on Kevin Kiermaier. The Dodgers have 6, 7, and 8 on the schedule. They have 4 hits already against Sonny Gray. Left 5 runners on base through 3 innings.
He's definitely pitched in more traffic, thrown more pitches than Kirsch. As far as the workload is for the two starters, Kirsch averaging just over 10 pitches an inning. Sonny Gray averaging almost 18 pitches an inning.
Jumps in front of Kiermaier with a swinging strike 2.
Kirsch relying on throwing strikes and hitting his spot. Gray really relying on trying to get the Dodgers to chase.
Just like that. Third strikeout for Gray. One gone in the 4th.
Kirsch is throwing balls that look like balls end up strikes. Gray is throwing pitches that look like strikes end up balls.
Kike came up with 1 on 1 out in the 2nd. Grounded out 4-6. Fielder's choice. Okay, Gray gets a strike call. Oh, and 2.
I'm not sure with Sonny Gray that you couldn't go up there with a bat on your shoulder for 3 pitches and end up in a 2-1 count.
With the way he's been going of late and the way he's looked today, especially.
Yeah, I mean, pretty easy to see the pattern. He does not want to throw you a strike. He wants you to make you think it's going to be a strike and get you to swing at it.
He's coming off a tremendous 2023 season. Second in the American League Cy Young Award voting to Garrett Cole. Even got some down ballot MVP consideration for his work last year with Minnesota. Paints the outside corner for strike 3 on Kike.
It was a tremendous pitcher's pitch in an 0-2 count, and watch the movement on this. I mean, I understand why Kike took it. I would tip my hat too and just say the only other time he's really gone away from the pattern of pitching a right-hander in is to Miguel Rojas, and they had a big mound meeting with bases loaded, 1 out, and they decided on the 2nd pitch to try and jam him, and they did. They got the ball in there and got the double play ball.
A bouncer from Barnes to short. It's a 1-2-3-4 for Sonny Gray.
August 30th on an all-new Backstage Dodgers, Gavin Lux returns to his native Wisconsin and details the peaks and valleys of the past 2 seasons. Don't miss an all-new Backstage Dodgers. That's on Friday, August 30th.
It's cool to see Gavin go deep at AmFam Field in that series against the Brewers. Unfortunately, the Dodgers settle for a split. I'm trying to take this 3-game set from the Cardinals. St. Louis has the top of the order here in the bottom of the 4th.
You know, left Milwaukee with a little bit of a bad taste in their mouth and do not want to have the same taste leaving St. Louis. Got some big series against some tough opponents coming up, and they're all going to be big going down the stretch now with only a 2-game lead on the Padres.
Slow roller to Ahmed. Away. Mason Wynn was first Cardinal hitter to see a first pitch ball from Clayton Kershaw today. It shows you how sharp 22 has been.
D-backs down 5-0. Good news, and they're actually getting no hit. The 6th inning. So some good news trickling in.
Meanwhile, the Padres and Rockies still warming up at Coors Field. The bat from Contreras came around and hit Austin Barnes. I see it more and more these days. Shoot, you saw it last year. Wilson Contreras, it happened to him against the Cubs. I think Ian Happ came around, hit him, and the way the mask and the helmet reacted, it drew some blood for Contreras against his old club. Thankfully, that didn't happen to Austin Barnes here in the 4th. Strike 2 on a foul ball. That one,
Austin ducked out of the way of that one. A little flinch there as the swing was finishing.
With 2 strikes. Shaw misses upstairs with the fastball. Kershaw threw 83 pitches on Monday against Milwaukee. Now at 38 with 1 gone in the 4th inning. And he gets Contreras to punch out. 2nd of the day for Clayton Kershaw.
This is classic Kershaw with the slider after the fastball up. Thrown thousands of those over the course of his career with that kind of success.
Misses away to Tommy Pham. So all 3 hitters that he's seen so far in the 4th, he's missed with the first pitch. Stark contrast to the first 3 innings. Chopper to 3rd. Rojas throws on the run. Well received by Kike. Another 1-2-3 frame for number 22. Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We'll head back to Southern California after this game concludes. No score at the top of the fifth. And the rubber match between the Dodgers and Cardinals. Ahmed, Ohtani, and Betts on the slate against Gray in the fifth. And since the Dodgers put up 5 in the 6th inning on Friday night, they've scored just 2 runs their last 16 offensive innings.
It has been kind of a flat tire time, huh? And it really, the production is not there because the innings don't get going soon enough. They get going with 2 outs, or they end up relying on the home run. It's a tough way to build some crooked numbers.
2 strikes on Ahmed starting the 5th. A little hesitation from Gray. Rolled to third. Dave